Greetings, fellow owners. Welcome to the first edition of Synopsis Theory, to the first edition of Synopsis Theory, where weekly I will be going through the matchups and upsides, downsides, pitfalls, and pretty much where you guys all suck. This week we're going to go ahead and start off with the standings after week 3. In first place are Morgan Freeman's Ladyboys at 3-0. Second place, we got Multiple Scoregasms, also 3-0. Third place, we have Crazy Legs, 2-1. Fourth place, we have the Crib Babies, also 2-1. Fifth place, we have I Joined for Pizza, who is also 2-1. Sixth place, we have Balls to the Wall Takedown, who is 1-2, which starts the bottom half of our league, i.e. the losers. In seventh place, we have Texan Rage Get Owned Bitches at 1-2. Eighth place, we have the Regulators, who are also 1-2. And in 9th and 10th place, who seem to be fighting for the 10th place, is Whatever and I'm Looking Swole Bow. Now, those two teams are absolutely heinous, and I don't know that they're ever going to get a win. We'll come back to that later. Going back to week 3 now, we are going over the matchups. We had Crib Babies versus Whatever. I'm going to consider that the nail-biter of the week. Final score, starting line, was 114.82 Crib Babies over Whatever at 106.90. That game was actually decided on Monday Night Football, where the Redskins won for the Crib Babies twice because the owner of Whatever is a Redskins fan, and they happened to lose in the NFL league. However, they pulled through for Crib Babies, and they got the victory. It was good. Going into Monday night, they were down by 13. They finished up by 8. Bench scores of 42.48 Crib Babies, 42.80 Whatever. The next match we had was I Joined for Pizza versus I'm Looking Swole Bow. I Joined for Pizza, 76.60 over I'm Looking Swole, 66.90. Now, I'm not sure what I'm Looking Swole Bow was doing here, but whatever it was wrong, because his bench score, who actually had the high bench score for the week, was 104.12 points. I'm going to credit that to the 2 quarterbacks that he has on his bench, in addition to the 1 in his starting line. What? Why is he doing that? Who knows? Only him. I'm Joined for Pizza. His roster had an awesome player as well, Kenny Britt, who managed to score him a whopping negative .20 points. He actually tore his MCL and ACL. It's going to be a big injury for him because Kenny Britt he puts out. Not anymore. He's done for the year. And I'm Looking Swole Bow had the Jets' awesome secondary score him 0 points for the week. The next match we had was Crazy Legs versus Regulators. Crazy Legs actually had Beanie Wells in his lineup, Arizona running back, and that man didn't even play. He was in the lineup, he didn't play. It was more of a last-minute game-time decision, and it didn't happen for him. However, the rest of Crazy Legs' team, by the rest of Crazy Legs' team, I mean Tom Brady and Wes Welker, pulled through for him to bring him to a 98.76 points over the Regulators' 63.02 points, which actually was the largest point gap for the week. The next match we had was Texan Rage Get Owned Bitches versus Multiple Scoregasms. Multiple Scoregasms over Texan Rage, 81.66 over 67.00. Next match after that, Morgan Freeman's Ladyboys versus Balls to the Wall Takedown. That was in the running for the biggest spread. However, Crazy Legs pulled through because he's got Tom Brady and Wes Welker. And let's face it, those guys are monsters. Anyway, Morgan Freeman's Ladyboys had 108.40 points over Balls to the Wall Takedowns, 74.80 points for the week. And that was week 3. Going into week 4, the matchups are as follows. The Crib Babies versus Crazy Legs, Regulators versus Multiple Scoregasms, Whatever versus I Joined for Pizza, Balls to the Wall Takedown versus I'm Looking Swole, Bo, Morgan Freeman's Ladyboys versus Texan Rage Get Owned Bitches. Our first matchup, the Crib Babies versus Crazy Legs. Crib Babies are projected at, by NFL.com, projected at 132.72, and Crazy Legs is projected at 108.88. Now, obviously the Crib Babies are projected to win, obviously. And my projection is also going to go Crib Babies on this one. However, I don't think that the point gap is going to be by that much. I'm thinking maybe 10, 15 points. Crib Babies are really probably hoping for Tom Brady and the Brady Bunch to not really have a great week, but they're going to because they're playing Oakland this week, and Oakland has terrible pass defense. Going into this game, Crib Babies have 2 questionable players, and Crazy Legs has 1. Beanie Wells possibly couldn't play. Vincent Jackson of the Crib Babies and Roddy White, also of the Crib Babies, possibly won't play.